So I already primed my eye and I just used my primer that I always use. Today I'm gonna use two palettes, but I'm only using one shade out of the one palette. And this is the Hufflepuff palette. It's just the yellow palette. And today I'm gonna be going in with the shade Honest. It's just like a medium gray color. Morphe M433 brush. As you can see, it's semi-dense, but it also like kind of a lot of kick out. Like, if you can see, it has a lot of like dust, but it is a pigment shade. They are pigmented, so it really doesn't bother me. So I'm just going to take that on the brush, and I'm just going to put that into the crease. And I'm going to use circular motions just to blend that as it goes to build the shade up. If you want to, you can pat it to build up the shade and then blend it, but I'm just going to do a mix of the two. Dip. Go into the Ravenclaw palette, and it just looks like that. It's the blue palette, if you will. And then we're gonna go into the shade Fang, and it looks just like that. It's a shade of gray. Lately I've just been wanting to do like easy looks, like basically 3 colors. Well, 4 colors if you count a highlight or like a brow bone shade, but I'm not all about complexity. So what we're going to do is we're just going to build that outer corner. Sit more on the outer corner than anything. On a random pointed synthetic brush I have, it just helps to keep it where I want it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a small brush like this one, and I'm going to take a concealer. I'm just going to take the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This isn't just Fair Beige, and it's a shade that's way too light for me, but I really don't feel like spending another $6 for a darker shade, so I'm just going to use this to put on my lid. Not necessarily cutting the crease, but just putting down a base so the shade I put down, the shade of eyeshadow I put down pops. Concealer, and just start putting it where there's no eyeshadow. Be careful not to like get it too much into my crease, because I don't want to go too far up. And then I'm going to wipe off the same brush, shade Ghost. I'm going to take the shade Ghost, and it's kind of like a gunmetal, so I'm just going to pat that on top of the concealer, and as you can see, it's super pretty and dry. I didn't wet the brush or anything, and I'm honestly just patting it. Start fading it into that gray, and you might have to go back into the gray, the color Fang, and just start blending those two together. This has to be one of the best shades in this palette. I am super obsessed. Like, for a while I was very like into using matte eyeshadows, but I don't know, shimmer is making it come back into my favorite type of eyeshadow. Some eyeliner. I did it on this side, as you can see, but we'll see. Usually I can do my right side better, but the eyeliner I'm going to be using is the ColourPop eyeliner. So I'm going to use a ColourPop eyeliner. It's just a very jet black eyeliner. It's just a gel one. A wing, like a normal wing, and try to get it as close to my lash line as possible. The only problem with this is it's like very flimsy. It's not as stiff as I would like it to be. Curl my lashes. I don't know if you can tell, but I can tell a huge difference. Like, here's my lashes with nothing on them. Like, they're like not that good. And then here's the lashes with this mascara. I actually decided to try this Essence/Princess mascara. This is actually really good. It's the False Lash Effect mascara. I wasn't expecting anything good, but since everybody was raving about it, I figured why not try it. I am obsessed with this. Like, look at that. These do such amazing things for my lashes. Look at that. It honestly looks like I have false lashes. Now, obviously my lashes are not perfect. And whatever, but like curl and lift, and I'm just like obsessed with this mascara. And I haven't been obsessed with the mascara since the L'Oreal Voluminous. It starts out thick and then it kind of goes thinner, but it's really pretty, or it's a really nice mascara. I really like the way it makes my lashes look. I'm going to use the color Natural, and it's just this beige color right here, and I'm just going to take it on a fluffy brush, and that's just going to be our highlight shade. But I also use it to blend out my face primer. I use Makeup Hydra Grip Primer, and can I just say, I don't know why I slept on this, because this thing is amazing. Like, I used to use these silicone based primers, kind of like the Shine Killer from NYX or the one from Heart Candy, and it just never seemed like it worked for me. Like, I would always end up oily. Makeup would just be like, just like gross and cakey. Can I just say that my foundation, I feel, looks amazing. Please excuse my contour. For some reason my left side likes to pick up way more pigment than my right side, but I digress. This stuff is amazing. If you have been sleeping on this, go out and get it. And if you can't afford the big version, like I didn't, well, okay, it's not that I can't afford it, it's just I didn't want to spend all that money for it not to work. This is only $15 and you get quite a bit, and it's gonna last you forever. Go out and get this. That's just like my mini review for this. I am obsessed with this. And again, it's the Milk Hydra Grip Primer. Amazing. For foundation today, I used the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and this is in the shade Soft Beige. And I already told you guys, my face is a completely different color than the rest of my body, like my neck and stuff, because, well, where like my t-shirt is, where I have my t-shirt and stuff, because I don't tan. Like, I'm afraid to tan now. For contour, I don't powder my face because I feel like when I powder my face it gets cakey, so I feel like I can get away with not powdering. But anyways, for contour I use the Rimmel London Natural Bronzer, and it just is in that shade. It's in Sunlight. I used to get this all the time back in the day, like when I first started YouTube and all that. I just think it's amazing contour. Even if you just use it for bronzer, there's no shimmer. Like, there's a slight shimmer, but it doesn't show up, and I love it. For like the powder I put under my eyes, I at least powder under my eyes, even though it doesn't work, because my under eyes suck and they like to crease anyway and look disgusting. But I use the ColourPop No Filter powder, and it's in the shade Light. I only dusted a little bit because obviously I'm a little more tan than this shade, so as you can see I hit pan. I like this powder, it's nice, it does a job. For blush, I used the Floating Lights powder blush from ColourPop, and it's the Disney Designer Collection, and of course it's my girl Rapunzel. I'm obsessed with Rapunzel, she's my favorite Disney character, and it's just this nice blue tone baby pink color. Obviously it didn't really like produce a whole lot of color on me, but I just wanted something. And highlighter is the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in Caught in Your Web. Or can we just like look how gorgeous that like color, well, it's a white, but it has like a blue purple shift to it, and that's what I have on my cheeks. It's coming off more purple on camera, but I love that it's embossed with a skull. And I got this at Five and Below. I think this came out with the Halloween like collection or whatever, but yeah. I have a black eyeliner pencil in my waterline, and it's the ColourPop BFF Cream Gel Liner. It's in the color Swerve. It's the same color as the gel pot, like the gel eyeliner. It's just a twist up, and this is it lasts on me. It's black. It's perfect. And then on my lips, I have this random LA Colors matte liquid lipstick, and it says limited edition. It came in like a whole big set, and there's only like a few that I gave away, but I kept the rest. But this is kind of like a brownie rose color. I just thought it would look good with the whole aesthetic I got going on today. So I really like these. They're kind of sticky right now, but I think it's because I had chapstick underneath my lipstick, and I didn't really. That's what's the rest of my face. And then like on my inner corners, you can see this like super pretty glittery highlight on my inner corners. That's why I have glitter all over my face. But it's this color right here. It's called Hedwig, and it's this really pretty shimmery like white. It's like a shimmery, like really light champagne. On my brows is the NYX Fill and Fluff. It's in the shade Taupe. It has never let me down. It's just a twist up, and it's that like crown color. I'm actually going to have to get a refill, well, a new pencil, because this is almost out. I did try to use the Kat Von D one, but I'm not a fan of it. For one, it's like really hard, and like it doesn't feel like anything comes off, and you really have to work for it to get anything. Like that looks pigment right there, but I really had to like push down on my skin for any color to come out. So I'm gonna keep on playing with it, but as of right now, I'm not really a fan of it. Probably why, you know, she kind of went under, but that's besides the point. But yeah, this has been the completed look, and I'm really obsessed with it. Again, I used one color from the Hufflepuff. Don't worry, I'll be using more colors from each of the palettes, but I have just been wanting to do a Ravenclaw look, because that's the color, or that's the shade range, and then also because I'm wearing my shirt with the Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff patches that my husband's cousin made. I'll leave her link down below. She's on Etsy. She does amazing work. She also does like cat toys and dog toys and all that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys later.